One of the most difficult things about having so many allergies is finding products that I don't react to. So I'm going to show you some household products that I use and also the skincare and self-care products that I use. It's been difficult to find these products because not only can I not just use any hypoallergenic products, because just because a product is hypoallergenic, that doesn't mean that you can't react and have an allergy to some of the ingredients in them. But I'll tell you sort of the guide that I go for when I'm trying to find new products. First and foremost, I look for fragrance-free products because I know that I react to most fragrances. And then I tend to look for products that are more clean and non-toxic. That's a weird word because what even does toxic mean? We don't really know. It's kind of just a buzzword. But I tend to look for those products because they tend to have less ingredients in them. And then I'm more careful for things like dish soap that are going to come in contact with the things that come in contact with when I'm eating. But for things like floor cleaner, that's a bit different. So let's get into the products. Starting with household and cleaning products, for hand soap, I use this Dr. Bronner's soap. It's a concentrate, so you mix a bit of this in with water. So I always just refill my soap dispensers with this. And this is specifically the unscented version. I have eczema on my hands, and so I've definitely found myself having reactions in my eczema getting worse when I use other soaps. But this one, I've honestly been using my whole life. My family has always used this as well. So I just always know that this is a good one. In the kitchen, I use the 7th generation dish soap. And again, I use the free and clear version, which is completely unscented. And it's meant to be a more gentle formulation. And then in the dishwasher, I basically use the same thing. It's the 7th generation free and clear dishwasher detergent packs. And even for the rinse aid in the dishwasher, I also use the 7th generation free and clear. Now, when I clean my kitchen, I have a bunch of different products. For disinfecting wipes, I use the Clorox free and clear wipes. Clorox wipes are great, but specifically the free and clear unscented ones were really hard to find. I managed to find them one time at Target and I bought, I think, 3 or 4 of these, so it's lasted me a long time, but I've never been able to find them anywhere else. Another disinfectant, I use this spray in my kitchen. Again, it's 7th generation, but I couldn't find an unscented one, so this one is like eucalyptus and spearmint, but it doesn't really have a scent, and this is something that I am just using to quickly spray, and I'm wiping it down with other things afterwards, so it doesn't matter as much. But with some of this stuff, I do just have to be careful to not get it on my hands because, again, I don't want it to flare up my skin on my hands. And then to clean the counters, I use this Better Life all-purpose cleaning spray, and again, unscented version. And everything that I'm talking about is going to be linked below as well in case you want to check any of these things out. And to clean any glass or mirrors, I again use this one from Better Life. It's just a glass cleaner and it doesn't have any fragrance or scent. And when I clean the floors, I use Dawn dish soap, again, because it is the floors and I'm not directly touching it all the time. I am not as careful with other products, but some of the other more like natural products I've tried just leave a weird residue. And Dawn dish soap is amazing. I just mix it in with a bit of water in my electric mop and it works great. And it leaves a nice scent, but it's not a fragrance, if that makes sense. And I don't react to it, so it's great. When I do my laundry, I use Molly's Suds. I don't have a packet right now because I put it into a jar and I finished the last one that I had, but I use, again, the unscented version. At one point I used the peppermint scent, but I noticed that sometimes when I would wash my clothes, it would irritate my skin. So I've just moved back to the unscented one, and I still find that it cleans my laundry really well. My clothes never have any kind of smell left over and they always just smell really nice and clean. As for shower products and skincare products, for all of these products, I've basically been using all of them for at least a year. And I always just stick with something when I find that it works because I don't really want to risk trying something new and reacting to it. For body wash, I use the Alafia Everyday Body Wash, again, unscented. Count how many times I say unscented in this video. For the face wash that I use at night in the shower, it's this La Roche-Posay one. And then I use the Vanacream shampoo for sensitive skin. When I wash my face in the morning, I use a bit of a more gentle hydrating cleanser, but again, it's from the same brand, La Roche-Posay. And if I need to take any makeup off, I use the Bioderma micellar water to get that off, and I have reusable cotton pads. For my body, I use the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. My morning skincare routine has 3 main things. I start with the Ordinary Niacinamide and Zinc serum. I really like the Ordinary because they have very minimal ingredients. So when there's something that I want to use, like an active ingredient that I want to use to help my skin, I typically look at The Ordinary because other brands will put that active ingredient into a product with a whole bunch of other random stuff, but The Ordinary tends to be more simple, so there's less risk of it having a bunch of stuff that I might react to. And then I go in after that with the La Roche-Posay moisturizer. This is a really nice one because it's very light and thin, but it's still moisturizing. And then I use the Vanicream. I guess technically it's also a moisturizer, but I use this for sunscreen. I struggled to find a good sunscreen because I wanted a mineral sunscreen because that's better for your skin. But I also wanted to find one that had good ingredients and that was meant for people with sensitive skin. So Vanicream just is a really good brand. If I'm ever in doubt, I always look at Vanicream. And then at night, I really like to use the Great Barrier Relief by Crave Beauty. This calms my skin like nothing else because I get a lot of redness in my skin. This does wonders, but it is quite expensive and quite small, so sometimes I don't use this, and if I don't, I'll just use my regular moisturizer. That's it for all the main products that I use on a daily basis. When I wear makeup, I do have a very minimal makeup routine, and for that, it's been really hard to find very specific products because I also have acne-prone skin, so it's like I want to find something for sensitive skin, also acne-prone skin, and something that I don't react to. So that for me has really just been trial and error and figuring out what works for me. If you're interested in seeing a makeup routine and seeing what products I use, definitely let me know down below. If you have any questions about any products or want to see any other types of products that I use, also let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.